And what's weird is I don't see a viewer like a viewer count anymore on the bottom. I don't know why that is. Alright, what's the settings? Speech, sound, music, English, okay. New game. Sorting pixels by color.
War had raged through all Avantasia. The alliance of humans, elves, and dwarves fought against the evil army of the shadows. The war had devastated the country for years upon years, and yet, no one gained the advantage. And so it was that in that time of deepest despair, that an old archaeologist uncovered the location of the artifact of divine fate. The artifact could fulfill every wish, and thus decide the war, for one side or the other. Led by Warlock Munkus, son of Archwitch Mortroga, the Shadows hunted for the artifact. And they would have reached it first, were it not for a group of heroes who stood against them. Wilbur, the young gnome who was the first of his clan to become a mage. Ivo, the courageous elven princess from the Woodland Realm. And the Critter, a hairy creature from the Northlands, companion of the most brilliant of the heroes. Nate Bonnet, who was supposed to spend the rest of his life at the side of an elven princess, who deserved a kingdom and all the riches in the world.
Hey, Cam Jim.
Who should stop wasting time talking about himself in the third person. Ah!
All right. So, by the way, this is number 2. I've never even played number 1 yet. So this might be a continuation.
The ground is still getting closer.
All right, cool. All right, Cam Jam, no problem. Hey, Matt, what's up? So how do I can't move the
jetty. At least some of it survived the explosion.
Okay.
If I'm lucky, this
Hey,
will
no
go all
problem.
the way up to the island. But somehow I really doubt it will.
Well, hi, Matt. No, it didn't. Uh-oh. What the hell?
Ow!
Oh, God! Take the oil lamp. Doing good, Matt. Hi.
Oh, hi, Nate. How's it going?
Good, for now. Could it be that your spell didn't quite work out the way you planned?
I did tell you there were certain risks involved.
High risk? Oh well, no big thing, almost no harm done. I wonder if it's gonna recap what happened in the first one.
Risks? What risks?
Now, Djinn magic is a complicated affair.
It's
difficult to get the dose right, and when one hasn't done magic for a while, things can go a little bit wrong.
Like you killing me, for example?
Not intentionally.
Oh well, no big thing.
So, now that we have a little time to kill, why don't you tell me a little something about yourself?
Alright, man, see ya.
Oh, right. Well, yes, I came into this world in an oasis in the Umzu Desert, and at that time, I was...
Are you out of your ever-loving mind? Definitely not the time to reminisce.
Then why did you ask?
I could use some help here, Benny.
Well, you did see what happened last time I cast a spell.
Time to make up for it, then. Now shake a leg.
Oh, I don't know. I might just end up making everything worse.
Oh boy.
Let me see. I'm accompanying tons of boulders in a plummet to certain painful death. My death. So just how do you think you could make things any worse?
Worse? I could set the air on fire, or it could start smelling. Very bad.
Can't you
Is it gonna
just
fart?
stop time? Or wings! Give me wings! How about that?
Give him a Red Bull.
This is all terribly complicated. I really don't feel up to it today, Nate.
Benny!
Perhaps tomorrow? I really do need to think through what's happened today properly.
You get me out of the mess you got us into right now!
It's a really long fall.
Don't yell at me, I just can't take it anymore!
Benny!
What the fuck?
Ah! The state he's in, we can forget about miracles. I gotta find something easy, something even he thinks he can do.
Oh. The graphics look nice. Oh, I can look at my bag? Or not? Okay, I guess not.
A flying carpet. Is that too much to ask?
I'm not talking to you.
Why you... I'm sorry I criticized your work, Benny.
And?
And that I shook your lamp. And everything else. You meant well.
Well, all right then. I forgive you. What can I do for you?
Carpet!
A flying carpet. Shouldn't be too hard. Should I really dare? Am I really up to it?
M&M's. Oh shit.
Yes!
Nice. We got a flying carpet.
What the heck? What happened here? No!
Oh no. What the hell is that? Was that a ninja? A pink ninja with the big eyes. I like the graphics. Uh-oh. Hi. Is that Wally? It's fucking Wally. Toaster Wally.
Welcome, adventurer. I am the tutorial, guardian of gameplay, explainer of controls. Use the left stick to move the character.
Alright.
Well done. If you walk up to an object, context-sensitive actions will be displayed. Walk up to that big lever and press A.
I'm really liking the graphics, though. It's cool. Wanna go in here? Go in here? Oh, fine. I'll go use the damn lever. Come on, Wally.
The robot has used the lever, as this seemed logical to him. Now press B, so that the robot looks at the lever rather than uses it.
Dilute.
Excellent.
Fuck?
Robot thinks the lever is working. But if that's so, then where is the problem? That hatch over there, walk up to it and press A. The little chap seems to think there are advanced engine mechanics hidden behind there. Perhaps that's where the problem is.
Okay.
Press A again, next to the hatch.
Bam. And that fixes
First time
it.
you press A will allow you to look, the second to use.
Okay.
Why? Because after a player character has looked at something, the most logical thing to do next is use it. It's quite simple.
Gotcha.
Press B when you want to look at something. Press A in order to do whatever that character thinks is the next most sensible move.
Alright.
Is the machine working again? Walk up to the lever and press A.
This is funny. Oh, again? Oh no.
There appears to be a new problem. Better take a closer look at the engine.
Uh-oh.
Oops, that wasn't very helpful. Please pick up both gears by pressing A. If you can reach several objects from one position, you can use the right stick to select the one you want to interact with.
Okay.
Great work. Items you pick up will go into your inventory. You open and close your inventory by pressing Y. To use an inventory item, select it with A, and then select the object that you want it to be used with. Use one of the gears in your inventory with the engine of the town model.
Alright.
Excellent. Now the second gear.
What is the other thing in his inventory?
Perfect. You'd better oil the engine before you switch the machine back on again.
That was like something to drink. You can take a drink too? That would have been funny if you just took a drink.
Time to crank it up.
Crank it! What the fuck? I think this game is how to be an engineer. Oh no, he broke it.
You can examine objects in the inventory in more detail. Pick up the damaged figure and the toolbox. Then open the inventory with Y and press B in order to examine the toolbox.
Alright. Okay. Okay, so a bat like ran into it? Alright. So we're gonna examine. Okay.
Great. You found a few items in the toolbox. You can use these items on each other by initially selecting the first object with A and then using it on the second object again with A. Try to repair the figure in the inventory.
Okay. No? Okay, so I guess we're gonna use the tape.
Well done. Now place the figure back in its rightful place on the balcony of the castle and start the machine.
Okay.
One last tip before I go. If you press X, all interesting objects in the scene will be displayed.
Okay.
Good luck
So I'll be
with
help.
adventures in the book of Unwritten Tales 2.
You can hit the mountain. Oh.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, Mother.
What's wrong with you?
Everything's fine.
No, you don't look well at all. Positively rotund. It is unseemly for an elf princess to cope with her frustrations by comfort eating. If you carry on like this, you won't fit into your wedding dress.
I don't have any intentions of marrying anytime soon.
Oh, darling.
Yeah, they do
we've
look
been
good.
through that already. Prince Lalilos is going to be arriving next week. You will like him. He's charming and... Look, he sent us a picture of himself and his sister.
Which of the two is the sister?
Oh my
The elf
god.
nobility, unfortunately, has not got any unshaven Neanderthals to offer. You'll just have to get used to that.
I don't have the slightest interest in that person. Not anymore.
You are at the heart of the Elf Kingdom, in the castle of your family where you belong. No one here should be sad, tired, or fat. I only want what's best for you, Ivo.
Ivo is her name? Yes, we got Benny, which is the genie. Or Jinn. Ivo, which is the girl. What was the guy's name again? I don't remember his name. Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna... She locked me in. Have you actually seen the Prince of La 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 La? What the fuck? La La La. I'm really not feeling well. Cheap.
Did you see that? She's locked me in.
Cheap, cheap.
Yes, only what's best for me. She always says that. Have you seen this prince? A vain river elf who's only interested in topping up his tan. I'm to spend hundreds of years in the company of someone I don't love? Huh, not me. And how? She will try anything and everything. Nothing's more important to her than getting me married off. Ugh. When I was out there with the humans, it was the first time that I had the feeling I could determine my own destiny. Yes, it was dangerous. Doesn't that go with the territory? A life without risk, that is so... Oh, you don't understand. If I could, I would go right now. You want to stop me? Just like last time. I didn't want to tell Mother, but I've not been feeling too well lately.
Really, we should just like recap the first story.
I'd say the same thing, but we elves hardly ever get ill.
I'm kind of like out of place
Yeah,
here.
you've got a point there. I spent almost a year in the human world, and they have some very strange ideas about personal hygiene. Well, I thought perhaps it's a curse. Oh, no, you won't. I'll take care of it myself. Mother would make a state occasion out of it. I don't know either, but I'm sure there's a medical book down in the library. No, rest is not what I need just now. I'll go down to the library and look up what's wrong with me, completely alone, just like a grown-up elf.
What's wrong with me?
I'm not going to be stopped, neither by locked doors nor by you.
Barbie's Clubhouse Deluxe. Alright. I can walk around. Oh my god, thank you. I like the motions of the characters. It's pretty cool. Well, we got a lot of stuff to look
An envoy
at.
from the Far East gave me this musical box years ago. Wherever I go, I
Yeah,
always
it's the
have
second
tune
one.
in my head.
I wish you'd kind of recap. What's this gonna do? What's up, Pika? Oh, that's right. I can use the right stick.
A guard with a spear and shield, and like all elven figures, immaculate. I've been sleeping badly of late, and sometimes I feel tired all day long. I've never been ill, but something isn't right. I hope I'll find the answer in the library.
The second one is co-op. Invite me. What is that risky looking outfit?
I had my birthday
He
during
will
the few
play
weeks that we
Ken.
spent living together here in the Elf Burrow.
That's
That
funny.
was a big deal for Wilbur. He couldn't understand that the significance of
Yeah,
birthdays
you can
tends
play,
to fade
dude.
after a few
It's not
hundred years.
PS4.
He insisted on
What's wrong
making
with
me
you?
a present. He sat in the corner for days knitting me this hat with his little gnarled fingers. My jewellery box serves as a
Alright, Pika.
podium for the vertically challenged narcissist.
Why is he pecking himself?
Cheap survived our past adventure, even if he'll insist on exactly the opposite. He told everyone for months how he defended me from all the evils of the world and then only just escaped with his tail feathers intact.
What's up, Silver? How's it going, dude? Yeah, let's talk to the bird.
Hey, Cheap. Most birds love a mirror because they believe they can see another bird in it. You just love them because you can't get enough of yourself. I would be a bit less unbearable if I wasn't incarcerated in here. See you later. Yes, of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room. Cheap likes to look at his reflection. He strikes a pose and then tries to impress himself with it, and succeeds most of the time.
That's funny.
Could you please move aside? I want to get into my jewellery box.
Get the fuck out! Smack.
He doesn't listen to me anymore since I almost caused him to be roasted by fireballs, decapitated by swords, and eaten by monsters. Mother has permitted him to disregard any of my orders that go against her wishes. His interpretation of this can be liberal.
Steel-toed Nikes? Alright, let's check out this. Oh boy, I just walked through it. That probably wasn't meaning to do
The
that.
times when the others were here in the Elf Burrow, those were the best that I've ever had.
Yeah, you wanted to zoom in, right?
The critter could never keep still when I was drawing him. He was always pulling faces and trying to make me laugh.
I'll say you, bear.
Wilbur was so excited. He loves elves and our stories. He spent hours sitting with my father and listening to him talk about bygone ages. Complete idiot.
So she's in love with that guy that was falling from the sky? That's what was going on.
Normally this bowl is full of fruit and nuts. Presumably Mother has decided I should be without such things whilst I am, as she says, positively rotund.
Oh, red is the bird? Or red is the guy that's in the,
Fresh water from the Springbrook, the little stream that rises here in the castle and provides for the whole valley.
How does Silver know about
People
that?
come from far and wide to drink it. A beautiful red flower. It was only put here a few days ago. Sometimes Mother orders a new plant that looks nice in my room. And then it's replaced and planted in the garden.
Alright, so everything else is useless, I guess? I'm gonna go out here. Or maybe I'm not gonna go out here. Oh, okay, there we go. Character movements are fluid, too. There's a unicorn in the back.
We have many exotic plants here in the palace.
Is that supposed to
but
be like a
sunflowers
boy
are my
band picture in the
favourite.
back on the left? You see that?
Apologies, I need a few of your seeds. I've still got some seeds and shouldn't take more than I need.
Okay, so I got seeds. Prince Lalilos.
I used to look into the woods for days on end, imagining what the world beyond would be like. Now I know, and I think I miss it. I've seen much suffering.
Can't
Here
look in
the
it?
Elf Burrow.
Okay, I can't look into it. Alright, doorway again, I guess. I guess I'll examine the door. No, not. Cancel!
Hey, Chief.
You cheap bastard.
You want the seeds? I want to
Oh.
get out of this room. Could we not come to some arrangement? I would never do
Ah,
that.
yes, okay. No, okay, Silver, this is what's
I
going
know
on.
that
I got a
royal
picture
servants are
from
unbribable, but
Death Clutch on my
sunflower
phone that said
seeds?
you're coming or something like that to the stream or whatever. But then, of course, it means the
perhaps
Taken
not.
King.
See you
So
later.
that's I don't know. I'm not thinking. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Fuck you.
Yes, of course I'll be a good girl and stay in my room.
Strangle the damn bird. Do it. What if can I mix the seeds? Oh. What if I do that?
Cheap, would it be possible for you to stop admiring yourself for 2 seconds and move over to stuffing your beak instead?
Oh, yeah.
Don't say I never look after you.
That's right. Stuff your beak, bastard.
Pearls, precious stones, sparkling earrings and necklaces. All the stuff I have to wear at official functions. If it were up to Mother, I would have trunkfuls of this stuff, and a wing of the castle would be my wardrobe. She just can't understand why Pa and I aren't into this sort of thing.
That's it?
Pearls, precious stones, sparkling...
What was the point looking at it? Wait, what's up? Wait, what? Take what? Oh. I took the mirror. You can't look at yourself no more, little bastard. Oh, snap. He is so pissed now. I don't know, he ran off
Since
that way.
Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me off to a proper elf prince. So far, I've managed to frighten off every candidate successfully, but she's starting to lose her patience. It's my mirror, really, but Cheap would probably miss it much more.
Alright. So, what do I have to do now?
No, I'm not thirsty.
Okay.
Pearls, precious... Good.
Okay, so nothing still goes on with that. Alright. I guess I'll look at the door.
Mother's locked me in, as if I was 200 again.
What?
Since I
200?
secretly escaped from the elf burrow last year, she's taken to guarding me closer than ever before.
Okay. Let's try looking at the, I think there was another side here, wasn't there? What is this?
It may not be befitting of a princess, but this isn't the first time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last.
Oh, okay. What? What the fuck?
I'm just doing my morning exercises.
Do I need to
I
feed him
wasn't
more
going
seeds?
to.
Ah.
Of course, I could just ignore him and climb down into the garden anyway. He would, however, make a beeline to Mother and tell on me, and who knows what the two of them would cook up for me next.
Okay, so there's a process to getting
It may
him
not be befitting of a princess, but
to
this
not
isn't
even
the
pay
first
attention.
time that I've climbed into the garden via the balcony, and it won't be the last. The plant would survive, I'm sure, but at the moment I don't need any more.
Okay.
One can all...
Um. Puzzles. Puzzles. Oh. Oh.
Hey, withdrawal symptoms?
So now he can't even look.
I just need the music box a minute. You don't need...
Okay, so now he... Oh shit! Look at him! He's-
Shh!
That's so mean. Oh, he's pissed.
He's gone to sleep. It got dark and he's simply... No matter. I can now enjoy a few moments of peace.
Nice. Get the fuck out of here. Bye, bird brain.
Let's go.
That's a cool looking background.
As expected, no one here. My parents are in the throne room ruling the lands. Or rather, Mother is.
That's still sad, like the bird's stuck in the damn thing now.
That's a weeping willow. It appears to be... The spring brook emerges up there. It's... There are elf-made ponds and streams all over the... There are reeds and water lilies growing in the pond.
Oh, I can pick. Okay, I can pick them up.
I can't think of any use for a water
No?
lily, but a
Okay.
reed could come in handy.
All right.
Perhaps the...
What is inside this?
There's only a little water left in the bird
Her
bath.
voice sounds familiar.
Cheep Cheep always says that it evaporates quickly.
I don't know.
I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his unbridled joyous splashing and not insignificant body mass.
So it's a bird bath.
A fairly small, unattractive tree.
Wait a minute. What the fuck?
Huh. I'd like to see how attractive you'd look if someone disturbed you on the pot in the morning.
You mean...
He was taking a shit.
Anyway, what can I do for you,
What
little
the
beauty?
hell?
The garden always looks fantastic, Arbor.
Thank you. It's a girt load of work. People always think elf gardens are fabulous by their very nature. But you need a mighty good gardener.
You have got green fingers.
Ah, that's just moss, me dear. Happens if you spend all day grubbing around in the earth and don't wash your hands properly in the evenings.
You tree shepherds do a great job.
Tree shepherds? The trees just stand there. Why do they need a shepherd? However, I quite fancy one of those shepherd dogs. Hey, Rex, do you want to be my shepherd dog? Nah, my darling. I'm a gardener. Nothing more, nothing less.
Mother put me on a diet this morning so that I'll look perfect for my wedding.
Oh, everything has to be perfect for her. No such thing in nature, of course. Or rather, everything is perfect if you just let nature run its course.
You tell that to Mother.
I have, many times. She'd be very clever in some things, but very daft concerning that.
Now then, she is the queen.
I'm old enough to be able to call a spade a spade. Spade, gardener. Get it?
What are you up to today then? Got much on?
Oh, the usual. You know, it never rains in the Elfborough, but the flowers need their water, so I water them every day.
Ah, the curse of good weather.
The weather isn't the only thing which isn't right. I've been here 30 years, and for 30 years we've had autumn.
Time passes differently in the Elfborough. Slower.
Well, that's why everyone grows to be ancient here, obviously. But if we had a bit of normal weather in the usual seasons, there'd be a lot more variety here.
You and father, you get along well, don't you?
Ah, no one understands more about nature than him, that's for sure. But I don't often ask him for help. Thinking has never got a field dug, if you get my drift.
He's just more of a theorist.
Ah, the mud on your feet, the smell of fresh earth, all that joy and life. And he's missing out on the lot by just sitting around up there and doing nubbit.
I have to get on.
Yep, got a bit to do myself. I just don't know what's wrong with that plant over there.
Hey, you just pooped on it too much. Oh shit, there's a beehive.
A whole heap of flowers given to her the other day from a fairy delegation. All of them took good and strong, just not that one.
Perhaps it needs a special type of soil or something.
Well, anything's possible. If I don't think of something soon, I'll have to ask your father. He can have a little chat with her and she might tell him what's up.
If you're going in, it'd be nice if you didn't tell my mother that you saw me out here.
Oh, you playing hooky again? My lips are sealed.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been live for 44 minutes and no issues yet.
Hi, Arba.
Oh, Ivo!
Ivo is her name.
Have you found out what's wrong with the plant yet?
Nope, I haven't.
Maybe you need to shit on it and fertilize it a little bit.
Earth is moist
I don't
and
know.
nutrient rich. The sun is shining.
That's a possibility, right?
Difficult case. I'd quite like to smoke my morning pipe now, but first work, then play.
See you later, Arba.
See ya.
No, it is not. Fuck you.
It doesn't look very well at all. It's unusual for flowers to hang their heads in this garden. Normally they blossom in our good earth, not to mention the power of Arba's green fingers. A lovely spot, so long as the bees who have built their hive directly above the bench don't disturb you. Mother thought it was unseemly of the bees to build their hive in our garden. I don't think she could get used to the thought that she would no longer be the only queen here.
Alright, so what is this thing?
This is Mother's mirror. It's said that you can see into the furthest corners of the land and know what's happening in every part of the world. At the moment, it's no more than a shallow bowl. The water's missing. I don't know the names of all the plants in the garden. Grandmother knows them all, which is probably down to the fact that it was her that gave many of the plants their names a few thousand years ago. Shite beerwood, sweat tea, dodder flower, fat hen, bistort, stink root. We no longer invite her to family gatherings.
Hell? Alright. Let's see here. I've already looked in. Well, no. I can go look at his poop. Go look at his poop.
A handy smooth stone, Arba's sheepdog.
Oh. Not. Oh, wait. I can pick this up? What is this? I just picked up a rock. Okay. Fist-size stone. I'm gonna send a mariachi band to your house. All right, let's do it.
A handy smooth stone. Arbor's sheepdog. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners.
Oh.
The reed from the garden pond. It's like a hollow pipe. Well, pipes are normally hollow.
Okay, so what if I use this with this? I can't use that. Nope.
A handy
Yeah.
smooth stone. Arbor's sheepdog.
Okay.
I don't have any time to rest, and that's good. At last, I've got something to do again.
Okay, so I'm trying to help this flower, right?
If Arbor doesn't know what's wrong with the plant, then it's serious.
You're gonna be the singer. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know how the song goes. So that's all I know.
That leads up to the throne room. Mother will be conducting the affairs of state with an iron will, whilst Pa leans against the tree of life, probably sleeping.
Alright. Let's go over here. What's over here? What is... What? Okay, this is a Final Fantasy reference. Here, look at this Buster Sword.
Swords of all the idiots who have tried to conquer the elf burrow. It's become less frequent over the last few centuries. Humans and dwarves appear to have learnt their lesson.
The sword's from Final Fantasy VII.
This flower clearly is one of the more exotic of the palace's flowers.
I don't think that's
It
Sully.
comes from
Maybe it's
country
a
in the deep
purple
south
people
beyond
eater?
the deserts. It's said that the flower of this plant used to be sent as a declaration of war, or if one wanted to deprive someone of
Is
all
it?
sense.
But he's got horns. They made him horny. It's a horny Sully.
A great example of the variety of our world's fauna. Some of the ideas Mother Nature has can be quite off the wall.
Alright, what about this?
A few years ago, this dragon was causing a whole lot of grief. A bounty was put on its head, and all heroes of the land were encouraged to hunt it down. 40 brave warriors penetrated its
Like
lair and
versus
slew
Saul.
it. They brought the head to the palace where it was displayed in triumph. The strange thing was
Oh
that a
my
bit
god.
later, more adventurers
I
came
just noticed
carrying
this.
an identical head.
There's a Rubik's
Then
Cube
more
all the way
and
to the
more heroes
left.
arrived.
I'm guessing that's the Allspark. Is this the fucking Allspark right here? And then we have a Portal Companion Cube in the back. And I'm not sure what the other one
Biggest
is.
Plant Book of Avantasia by Charles a standard.
That's not what I want to read. I want to look at this box, this little box. I can't look at the cube. Damn. Wait.
There's a selection of cubes here. For a while, it was all the rage at official state visits to give geometric presents.
Look at the dice. Those aren't dice.
Each cube is significant and comes from a different country, but I never really paid much attention.
Ah.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne out of all the swords of conquered enemies. Unfortunately, he died after only conquering one enemy, when he refused to heed all the warnings and sat on the throne.
I say, and I quote, Transformers was bad. Was not. Oh, can I pick up a sword? Oh, she's gonna do some handy dandy shit. Oh. Okay, what sword is that from? A Minecraft sword?
It's said that a ruler in
Oh. I don't know. Maybe that's Rise. I don't know. I have no idea what sword that is, though. That's pretty cool, though. You guys notice the Skyrim hat, too? Up here? What's up here?
a present from one of the northern kingdoms. Strange folk up there. The men climb mountains and shout foul-mouthed things in dragon's language at the dragons. I think it's some kind of test of courage.
That's awesome.
Helmets with horns. Cool, but useless.
That is awesome.
Goldsmithing, masonry, and a book about carpentry. Like all books in this library, it's a guest present. The
From
logic
Mark
behind
Wahlberg
this must
himself.
be, those elves, they have so many beautiful statues and items of wood. They'll be really interested in this. Why don't we present them with a book about it? What they don't realise, though, is that if we're interested in a subject, then we'll already know pretty much all there is to know about the matter, and the book's of no use to us whatsoever.
I can pick one up. That is a huge book.
Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that humans and dwarfs believe that they are actually animals turned into wood. This one's more about interiors, making furniture and the like. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb and saw the board into 2 equal length pieces. Who knows what that might be good for?
Okay, so she actually did take the book. Was there any of the books over here? Were useful?
Perhaps I can help Arbor solve the problem with that flower. Let's take a look.
So looking twice helps out. What? Okay. What does the flower look like? Oh, it looks like this. Whoa, what the hell is this? Mandrakes. Apple. Oh, we gotta look at mandrakes.
Mandrake should only be cultivated by experienced gardeners. The cry of the baby mandrake can kill anyone within 20 meters instantaneously. Mandrake should...
Okay, same thing. Killer tomatoes.
Killer tomatoes are the most devious of
Tomatoes,
the
my
meat-eating
bad.
plants. Disguised as tomatoes, they hunt on allotments for defenseless humans.
God. Tree of
The
wrath?
tree of wrath bears fruit several times a year. These grapes of wrath are bad-tempered beasts that can lay whole areas to rack and ruin. Steel magnolias look like normal magnolias, but are some of the toughest plants on Earth. They can be softened using tragic women's stories and subsequently may be picked.
Still Magnolia's movie? Okay.
Guard plants, Vigilia audriensis, belong to the oldest domesticated plants of humankind. They have been especially valued in times of famine as they do not require as much food as, for instance, dogs. They can sometimes develop an unhealthy taste.
Little
for
Shop of
blood.
Horrors, guys.
Baritones.
The guard plant from this is Little Shop of Horrors.
The wood of intelligent apple trees is often used for the equally intelligent and beautifully shaped living accessories of all types. For a long time, botanists thought that it may be possible to find other intelligent fruit varieties. So far, the search has proved fruitless.
Magic beans.
Giant beans, also known as magic beans, are very rare. They are the fastest growing plant variety known. Because of the beans' high costs, they are almost exclusively used by the military, for instance, in storming high-walled castles.
Alright.
This plant reminds me of the one that Arbor's having problems with at the moment. Love lily. The
Love lily?
enters into an
Oh my
enduring
God.
relationship with another plant very early in its life, which frequently lasts its lifetime. If the partner plant dies, then the love lily does not normally survive the separation.
Oh.
Love lily.
Okay, so that, oh,
If the
my bad. So that's the problem. It was separated from its love, I guess, or something. I don't know. Alright, so what else can we examine? What's this?
What have we got here then? Aha.
Oh, another book.
Ah, Almanac of Elf Medicine. That's what I've been looking for.
Ow! Be careful, if you please.
The hell?
A speaking book?
An ill elf?
Ill elf. So I look ill. What's wrong with me?
Take it easy, young one thing at a time.
Young one, I'm older than you.
And you look it too.
I do?
No, of course not, and I can also see no illness. But the mere fact that I've been fished out from the back of the shelf for the first time in centuries tells me that something is wrong.
I haven't been feeling too well recently. I'm sleeping badly and have no appetite. I know that elves are very seldom ill, but if it's not that, then it must be some kind of magic or curse.
I just noticed a couple
Seldom
other things
ill
in
does not
this,
actually mean
that there is an
never ill.
ocarina.
Elves can, for instance, suffer from a broken heart.
Oh, please.
And there's actually a
It is one
top
of the
hat. I
most
think it's the
common
Mad Hatter
causes of death
hat.
amongst beautiful princesses.
Welcome back,
Oh, it
Patty.
must be something else.
Sensitive elves
We just ran
can
into a bunch
sometimes
of
suffer from
references
the
to
pains of the
a bunch of
world.
movies
There are a variety of ear
and games.
infections, and of course it could also be lupus. But I think it is something else.
Like what?
To be completely certain, you must mix a potion and drink it.
Are you serious?
Very.
Are you actually qualified to make a diagnosis? And why can you talk?
I am a magical medicine book. That actually serves as an answer to both of your questions.
I've never encountered a talking book before.
Of course not. I am the only talking book here. That's the problem. In the magical library in Seastone, all
Hey, Frost, what's
books
up,
can
dude?
talk. Things really get cooking there, believe me.
You were probably given to us by someone from Seastone, right?
Right. I was a complete idiot and actually volunteered. As I am a book about elf medicine, I didn't get much to do in Seastone. I thought to myself, hey, this is your chance to get some practical experience. Wrong.
Yeah, we elves don't get ill much.
And more than that, you don't actually have much time for books. This is the center of the elven kingdom, and just look at how paltry this library is.
We don't have much use for books. We sing songs about times past, and many of us were there at the time.
Then that's probably also the reason why so many elves stand around in white.
What do you mean?
Allow me to elucidate. Over the years, the songs you elves sing will be changed and adapted, a little here, a little there. This editorial process is nothing more than refined elvish propaganda, presenting them as intelligent and morally impeccable. And who can prove otherwise? There are no other witnesses and there are no books.
How you doing, Frost?
I demand to know this instant what sort of illness I have.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
I can take it.
A placebo only works when one doesn't know that it is a placebo. Make the potion and then come back and drink it. Then you'll be sure.
And if it's lupus?
Have you been bitten by a wolf of late?
No.
Then it can't be lupus. No, I'm pretty sure it's something else. Now, that potion, drink it, and then I can tell you more.
All right, this potion, what goes in it?
It is very easy to make. You need to pound together the green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey and a red herring, and then mix with water into a viscous potion.
Oh, that sounds revolting.
It's medicine. It isn't supposed to taste nice.
And if I drink it, I'll be well again?
Awesome, dude. What kind of
We'll
pizza
then
did
at
you
least
get?
know what is wrong with you.
This metis bush, where can I find one?
Metis.
Haven't a clue. I'm just a book and have spent years sandwiched between dusty hymnals and a tome of revolting recipes.
A red herring. Are you serious?
Of course, why not? Red herrings are known all over the land as particularly useful fish. Their uses in the areas of medicine, cuisine, and literature are too numerous to mention.
All right, so I've got a red herring.
What?
What are the potion's ingredients again?
Alright.
The green fruit of a metis bush, a
Metis
spoonful
bush.
of honey, and a red herring.
Okay.
You have to put everything into a bowl with a bit of water and pound it until it forms a viscous potion.
Okay. So I know where to get the
I
honey.
think that's all for now.
The water's upstairs,
Normally,
and there's a
it's me
mixing
that
bowl
ends
upstairs
patient
also.
Consultations.
So where do I get the
You
red
are only
herring
a princess, but I am a doctor.
and the metis bush, right? By the way, there's a Mad Hatter's hat right here. There's an ocarina. And I still don't know what this cube is. Wait a minute, is that the one from Marvel? Fuck is it called again? The oh god. The oh my god. I can't remember what the hell it's called. What is it called, guys? I cannot believe I can't remember what the hell it is.
Why do so many people hate?
The fuck? What's the glowing cube called from...
Now that explains why this flower is classified as a weapon in 24 countries.
From the Avengers and like that. The glowing cube. Tesseract, thank you. So yeah, Frost, we have the Tesseract, the Portal Companion Cube, the Allspark Cube, and then a Rubik's Cube. And by the way, we've conducted that's Sully right here. A horny Sully. I know. I need to watch the new Avengers. I think we can rent it on X1 now. I don't know. I still gotta see it. Oh, I'm back in the room.
The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open.
Okay, so Metis Bush. Metis Bush. That's not what that is, right? There's the flower. I still gotta get the honey. Rent it and stream it. Yeah, that wouldn't keep me banned at all, right? Nah. Is that the Metis bush?
No idea what kind of bush this is, but its red fruit looks very yummy. If I learnt one thing in the woods, it's that you shouldn't eat anything you don't know, regardless of how yummy it looks.
It's like, no, it's not it. Maybe he knows where Metis bush is.
Hi, Arba.
I'm the villain in it. Okay, here we go.
I know the name of your patient. It's a love lily.
Oh. You don't look particularly loved up.
That's exactly the problem. Love
No, it's
lilies
okay.
enter into a lifelong partnership with another plant. And if they're separated...
Then they let their heads droop. Good theory. But the fairies know their plans. They'd never have given us a love lily without its partner.
Look, I found this book in the library.
If you can twerk on
Why are
Ustream.
you showing me that?
I thought it
Oh
was
shit.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror stories?
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
That is funny.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Oh, sick stuff.
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then you'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Ill?
Hey Josh,
You're
how's
an
it
elf.
going?
Elves don't get ill.
But if I were...
Oh, come on. Now tell me. How can I help you?
Do
Metis
we
bush.
have a metis bush in the garden here?
That bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
Huh?
And what colour do you expect, then?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Oh,
Pardon?
okay.
The metis bush has exceptionally delicious sweet fruit. But if it thinks it's in danger, then they go green
I don't.
and very
I
sour.
might try to rent it for PS4, dude. If you plan on getting it still.
Ah, and the bush only has red fruit because it has nothing to
I've
be
got both
afraid of
copies
here.
put on there, and I didn't know which one to pick
That's
yet.
right.
Do you know how I could get my hands on some honey?
Try the kitchens.
I prefer not to wander through the castle.
Of course. Someone would tell your mother.
Would that beehive in the tree over there be of
Alright.
any help?
I'll make sure to rent it for PS4 then.
Careful with that. The bees defend their honey.
I'll
Give
actually
you a
change
nasty
it right
sting.
now if you want.
Couldn't they be distracted or tricked in some way?
Beekeepers wear protective clothes and use smoke that calms the bees. But I don't have any beekeeper kit here. I just let the bees keep their honey and they pollinate my flowers. That's how we've always done it.
Alright, I got Need for Speed for PS4 on there for you. You lend me a fishing
I
rod.
often see you fishing. Could you lend me your rod?
Of course, if you bring it back in one piece.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, these people pretend
up?
to jerk it.
I was convinced that I would have to make my own fishing rod or that you'd ask me to collect a variety of mystical items in exchange for it.
Why? So
No, I'm
what?
gonna be renting Halo 5. If you guys didn't notice,
Thanks.
Well, everything needs to be complicated, you know.
there's this, if you haven't seen this yet.
There's something else.
No, dude, if you go ahead and rent it, I'll surely rent it from it.
About the potion.
Are we just going in circles? Yeah, we're just going in circles now.
See you later.
See ya.
Alright. So, how am I going to make the plant feel endangered?
This is a metis bush, just what I need. Only its fruit is red, not green.
Alright.
As suspected, there are red herrings swimming in the pond. They are really saltwater fish that live in the
Oh,
sea,
hell no.
but they always come back to their homeland to breed. They're the only known
That's
fish
Jay.
variety that can scale nearly vertical cliffs.
Alright, so what exactly do I need to do with the fishing pole? Oh, okay. I can just use it? I don't need bait? Okay.
I don't have a clue about fishing, but I'll try my luck.
Fishing skill 0. Oh
Just as I
no.
expected, nothing. On the other hand,
Awesome.
somehow I have the feeling that I now know what I'm doing.
Okay, so that could have two different references. Does World of Warcraft have fishing skill?
I guess that I can just
I know
practice
Final
until I'm
Fantasy
good
Online
enough.
did. Take your taser to Walmart. Did I get one?
Or I could try to speed things up by learning more about fishing elsewhere.
Oh, books. No, dude, seriously, Walmart's straightened shit out a lot better than what they used to. They like basically get you armbands and stuff like that now, so that's always really helpful. All right, I need to look for a book on fishing. No,
The
not
wood
that.
of intelligent for a long
Triple X. Oh my god.
several books about animals,
Bless you.
an atlas, a book about humans, actually more of a brochure. And what's this? Fishing for the moderately talented.
Are you gonna pick it up?
Perhaps there are a few... A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle, but also on a really good spot. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle or feed. Wobblers, twisters, spinners, blinkers, poppers, jigs, jerks and live bait must be presented in the most enticing ways possible. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means. I presume my fishing talents are not quite advanced enough to enable me to use this book.
So what does that mean? Ah, shit. That's stupid. Don't you just, like, take one then?
Arbor's pot, literally.
What if there's worms inside his stool? I don't know.
I really shouldn't... It's only Earth. I should tell Mother how her daughter... well, she'd be delighted.
Awesome, I got worms. Okay, I got worms!
The worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success rate, whatever that is. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out.
Okay. So I don't even have to do it. Tumblr. What the hell did I just catch?
A classic.
What the fuck did she just catch? Dude, was that Wilson she caught? She just caught Wilson.
A classic.
What the fuck was... What is she catching?
Pity.
Okay, so what am I not doing right?
The worms provide a great lure and I always The worms...
Ah!
Oh.
What level of fishing do I need? As a boot?
Classic.
What a boot! Damn it.
Nothing.
Level 10, or 9, 8, I can't count.
A classic.
Okay. I'm gonna get to 10. If nothing happens, then fuck it. I gotta figure out what else to do.
Nothing.
Alright, Pika.
The willow is one part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow. If it continues to grow like that, it'll shade half the garden. There's only a little water.
Okay, that's not it either. Let's try messing with
Mother pours
this
water
thing.
from various jugs into this bowl to cast a spell over the mirror. She did this almost daily in times gone by to ask the mirror who was the fairest elf in all the lands. Ever since the mirror started to hesitate with the answer a few months ago, she hasn't been using it quite so much. I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time.
Alright. What if I take the mirror? I guess I could let him out now, right? Oh, he's still sleeping.
And
Never
that's the
mind.
sound of Cheep Cheep snoring. Water's the easiest ingredient to find. That should do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion.
Okay. Now what? Cannot use it. I'm so lost, guys. I don't know what to do.
I bet they belong together.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. You confused about what? About what to do? I'm trying to cure this flower. I don't know why, but... And I'm
Look,
trying to make
do
a
you know this
potion.
flower?
Oh. Hi. Aww.
Ha ha ha! You did well, girl.
It would appear so.
You snivelling, girl? You all right?
No. Yes? I don't know.
Well then, I think I've earned myself a little rest now.
Oh, why did he put his shovel down for? Oh! Oh, so he's smoking now. So the bees are gone.
Pipe smoke seems to have calmed them down a bit.
Okay, so what can I use to get honey?
Would you like a pipe cleaner for your pipe, Arbor?
No, and I would be most cheered if you didn't decapitate any more plants in my garden.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry.
Longest smoke ever. What about this?
The smoke from Arbor's pipe seems to be calming the bees. This is my chance.
Oh shit.
Hey now,
Just
you all right
stabbed
there?
it.
Sorry, had to do it.
Well, I'm not happy about this destruction of nature.
Ah.
Not unless I get half of that there honey.
I don't need any more. The rest is for you.
Oh, that be good stuff. But that's enough. The bees need a bit too.
Cool. Alright, so I got honey on a leaf. Alright.
A
So,
good
what
solid
about
fishing rod. Nothing special.
a shovel?
That's Arbor's little spade. He always leaves his...
So what if I threaten the plant with a shovel? Does that sound weird? Not at all, right? I'm gonna shovel you! No?
According to Arbor, the bush...
Oh, wait. No, remember, like, this thing is the... Ah, there we go. Blow the horn at it.
If the bush had a heart, it would have skipped a few beats.
Nice.
Thanks.
Alright, so what else do I gotta do now? Let me check out this
Isn't that
plant.
just lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest...
Alright, so I think that was all I needed. Was the honey, the plant, water. I think that was it. I can't remember.
Ugh, that fruit smells really sour.
Alright, so what else I gotta do? Honey.
About 1 spoon of honey.
Alright. Then... Oh, the fucking herring! How do I get the herring?
Since Nate left without saying so much as... So...
Oh, the jewelry! Jewelry to make a shiny lure, right?
These earrings here. They're sparkling
Yeah.
and glinting in the sunshine. They could actually come in handy.
Alright.
That looks promising.
Awesome. Alright. Figuring it out. I'm smart. Not really. Okay.
Red herring.
Alright, should be able to catch something this time. God damn it.
A classic.
Ah, what am I doing wrong?
The worms provide a great lure and should increase... I always hang...
Maybe seeds? No. Damn. Oh, we got it!
At last. Now I can take
Level
the red
12
herring off
fishing is what it takes. So yeah, she's trying to make a potion to figure out what is wrong with her, or cure what's wrong with her. Chicken Alfredo pizza. Is that from, like, Pizza Hut? It's gonna smell fishy.
Thanks for the sacrifice, little fish. Now I've got all the ingredients. I just need to crush them.
With the stone. Ew.
I'm pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the Elf Burrow ever. Oh, I hope this is some kind of joke.
Here we go. Alright. Oh. That looks really bad.
I don't know much, but I do know that I'm not going to drink this potion until I've had another chat to the medicine book. I need to know...
Okay. Alright,
I have
well,
bait and spoon bait.
let's go talk to the medicine book. No, don't mess with that.
No,
You don't need that.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
The potion's ready, but you don't seriously expect me to drink it, do you?
You must.
Uh-oh.
Cheap, I'm so...
What's a drink?
Yes, I know, but... This, medicine. Well, I did tell you that I wasn't feeling well, and the medicine book here thinks it could be something serious.
She has to drink it, the sour metis fruit, sweet honey and salty fish. That should give us an answer.
Can we get a second opinion?
It's not like I doubt your medical knowledge, but perhaps something other than this revolting cocktail might be better.
If you want to know what is wrong with you, drink the medicine. If not, then I'll be glad to carry on talking with you.
Oh, it looks revolting.
It is medicine. It's not supposed to taste nice. That's right. Down to the last drop.
Not as bad as I was expecting. In actual fact, it's quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that.
Congratulations, Ivo. You are pregnant.
60 Emily's. The bird just died. Was she really pregnant?
No. That is completely impossible. You must be wrong. Surely it's a misdiagnosis.
You are an elf and say that potion is quite tasty. I could definitely drink another glass of that. That's raging hormones talking.
I don't have any hormones. Cheap, no. No, the book has made a mistake. I cannot be pregnant. I've never stood in the divine water with Nate on Midsummer's Night singing the Song of Life. Why? How do humans do it?
Uh-oh.
They do what?
Elves and humans can have children together, but it's not possible without sex.
You see,
They just had another
we never
update?
had
Damn.
sex. At
What's
least
up,
not
Blue?
to my knowledge.
But the diagnosis is crystal clear.
Let's just pretend that I am pregnant. There must be some explanation, rational or otherwise.
If we discount the possibility that the child was conceived by natural means, which would certainly appear to be the case here, then that leaves us with just the unconventional conception methods.
Uh-oh.
Did you, perhaps, make some kind of pact with a goblin regarding the child? Child in exchange for gold or a kingdom, for example?
No.
Has a god in the guise of a bull appeared to you in your dreams? Any angels been having a word with you?
No.
Only 7.
Have any
Oh.
stars fallen from the
Oh.
heavens recently?
No.
So that must
I'm
be-
aware of.
Then that just leaves magic.
They're probably unlocking
or a
DLC then.
curse.
is
But
my guess.
unfortunately, that is not my area of expertise.
I wish it was so cheap, but my feeling is that the book is right. I am pregnant. One thing's certain, Mother must never find out about this. I don't know either. Do you think that my tummy will start to show? Oh,
I must have been cursed.
I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why, but it would appear that I'm pregnant. And as all other possibilities have been eliminated, then it must be a curse that's responsible. That is fantastic! No, of course I didn't mean it like that. But just think. Me, cursed. That sounds like an adventure. Totally obvious what we need to do now. We ask Archmage Alistair.
She got
He's
roughed.
the wisest magician in the realm of man, and he's a friend. He'll be able to tell us what it means. Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, I'm gonna go tell Mom.
You remember who was meant to be looking after me so that nothing happens to me, don't you?
See Stone and consult Archmage. Only how are we going to get there?
Alistair's sure to have the
Huh.
answers. We'll have to track him down in the Mage Tower in Seastone. Only, how are we going to get there? Seastone is days away from here. Oh yeah, saying fly is all well and good. Are you going to teach me quickly then? No, we need a fast mode of transport. And then there's the small matter of the Border Watch. Their longbows can take out a fly's eye at 400 metres, and they will shoot if said fly should dare to set foot in or leave the woodland realm without permission. You don't by any chance know the password that the Border Watch use?
Now we gotta find a password. Fuck.
Typical. That's exactly the problem. Mother chooses a new password every single day, and there's no way I'll get it out of her. Oh, why don't you know the password? You normally know everything. Hey, know-it-all. Mother's mirror. It knows more than you. It must know the password.
So how do we get the mirror to work?
If we work as a team, we should be able to cast a little light on a matter cheap. After all, if it is a curse, then I'm the victim, not the perpetrator. Well, yes, I know that. She'll blame us whatever happens. But it's best for us to have some answers rather than just presenting her the facts, don't you think? Transport and the password. Let's go.
Walter, why are you going ham? And we're just all drenched in ham and pickle juice. What's up, Walter? How's it going, man? Alright, so where do I go?
Hey, Cheap. Think, Cheap. How can we both get to Seastone without me having to grow wings? You've got an idea?
Oh. Alright, so he went back up. Oh, there he is.
A flight magazine? You've taken out a subscription to a flight magazine? Yeah, all right. Page 15. Hippogriff stud Aculeus in the Blue Mountains. The best
Hippogriffs?
battle and hunting hippogriffs in Avantasia. A hippogriff? That could carry me. Not a bad idea,
wow.
Cheap. But the Blue Mountains aren't close.
I know,
And
it's
just
no
look
problem,
at the
dude.
price. A pot of gold.
I completely
Now,
understand.
where are we meant to get that from?
Work has been, like, dragging me around, too, so...
Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to think of something.
Okay, so hippogriffs, right? Without a pot of gold. I'm sorry for locking you up in the music box. Yeah,
I'm
we'll
really
we'll
sorry
apologize.
about that business with the musical box.
What's up,
Chief.
Britalia?
I had to find out what was wrong with me.
Fair warning, the
friends
Brutus
again?
family is drunk.
Good.
Gotcha. Should make it very interesting. How you two doing? Sometimes I wish I kept the artifact of divine fate.
Sometimes I wish I'd kept the artifact of divine fate. Well, an object that would make every wish come true. It'd be... Yes, I know, too much power for one person. That's why Archmage Alistair and I made...
What exactly is...
This sex that you spoke about, what is it, and why should I not have it?
Oh boy.
I know that I'm an elf princess. That's exactly the reason I should have something like this. Perhaps even two. Oh, I will find out what you're trying to hide from me.
What the hell?
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one?
Welcome back, Pika.
I can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right? Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone. Bad idea if I want to travel incognito. I'll be back soon,
Alright.
Chief.
So now we have to figure out how to get a pot of gold. Maybe it's something in a book. I don't know.
Perhaps. Right. Aha. Oh, twice in a row. Then. That was educational.
How did she read? Fishing skill has risen to 22. God damn it. That would have been useful earlier. What else we
I
got?
already know everything that this book can teach me.
Let's do the cheese. Alright, so I'm gonna go out here, maybe talk to the stump. And maybe he'll know something. I forget his name. We'll just call him Stumpy. Alright, let's talk to you.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
18%? Oh boy.
I just need to borrow your spade a moment. Is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fond.
Alright, smoking isn't healthy.
Smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. Don't tell no one, though.
So wait, is he a tobacco tree? How exactly does this pregnancy stuff
Tell
work?
me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flower seeds are carried away by the wind, and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans, and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth, they grow in us.
Oh, I know. Isn't it absurd?
Can I do a redo?
If I happen to need a pot of gold and you happen to have one, would you be happy to lend it to me?
If I be the Sultan of the Three Deserts and you had juicy grapes, would you feed me?
Okay, seriously, do you have a pot of gold?
Just like you have grapes and be the Sultan.
Ah.
Do you know how to cast a spell over a magic mirror?
Do I look like a magician or priest?
Perhaps you saw Mother doing it sometime.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself. Some kind of elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither. I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Alright.
An all-knowing mirror. In the current situation, that would be more than useful. The only question is how to cast a spell over the mirror. I've never done that before.
Alright, I'm gonna find out the words for the mirror. 3 water sources would be this. Where are you going, lady?
I wonder what they mean. They're the same ones as the columns in the throne room.
Oh, crap.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath. Cheep Cheep always... The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really... Nothing for it. Have to talk to Pa.
Oh, so we're actually going to a different area. Oh, look.
I thought that we'd agreed that you would stay in your room.
I'm no longer a little girl who can be shut up in her room.
No? How did you get out of your room? Did you trick Cheep Cheep and then climb over the balcony? That sounds very grown up.
I just left my room to do a bit of training.
Mm-hmm.
You said yourself I've put on a few pounds, and I'm not going to get rid of
So
them
she
by lying
knows.
around on my bed all day.
Where does this sudden insight come from?
I can't keep asking myself what to do with my life. Perhaps marriage isn't such a bad idea.
It most certainly isn't. And if you train diligently, I'm sure Prince Lalilos will like you a lot.
Of course, fine.
I would love to help you, but I'm most dreadfully busy. A kind of epidemic seems to have broken out in Seastone.
An epidemic in Seastone?
It's strange. We're getting reports from the whole of the Middle Kingdom. Objects and beings have been changed.
What do you mean?
The situation isn't clear. It appears as if some kind of terrible power is gradually moving through the whole land, changing it. Do you remember the story of the Nothing? A big blackness that gradually swallowed
The
the fairy
Nothing?
kingdom bit by bit.
Are we talking about
Of course.
Neverending Story?
This time it is much worse. It is pink.
The pink nothingness.
An epidemic in Seastone. Is it wise for me and it to go there? On the other hand, Wilbur and the Archmajor in Seastone. Perhaps I can help them to fight the epidemic in exchange for them helping me with my problem.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different movie, game, kind of stuff going on here. Oh, wait.
This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise.
Holla! Oh,
This
damn.
symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden.
Pretty good idea,
No
huh?
idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise. This symbol's on the bottom of the mirror bowl in the garden. No idea what it means. That's Mother's area of expertise.
No, I have to actually physically do it myself, which kind of sucks. I wish I could just automatically do it. But it's easy to see, so I mean, it's cool. Oh,
Pa
it's
doesn't
King.
like getting up early. He always says he needs lots of sleep, but he's never said why.
Wake up!
Hey Pa, the day started ages ago.
What? Oh, Ivo, how's my favourite daughter?
This
I'm
game
your
really has
only
nice graphics,
daughter.
though.
Oh, that I had 100. You are and will remain something very special. The other 99 will be as well, though.
Pa, you're nuts. Isn't it a wonderful day today? Again.
Just as the caterpillars cough in the morning dew. Yet, something seems to be troubling you.
She locked me up like a small child.
Have you argued again?
She started it.
She loves you.
And she only wants the best for me. How can it be best for me if she constantly criticizes me and forces me to do things that I don't want to do?
She believes that this will help prepare you for the life that awaits you.
I'd just like to decide for myself.
I know. Your mother just doesn't understand that, because she never had that choice.
I don't always
You're
defend
always
Mother.
defending her. Doesn't she drive you mad,
She's
too?
cracking herself up tonight.
Naturally.
Then why don't you tell her?
Does the GNU talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel?
Capture. Good capture card.
I love her.
I use Elgato
It's just a
HD60.
phase.
It's pretty cool,
She'll
but
change.
you can't actually
And if she doesn't change,
stream
then I will not love her
while
any
you're
less.
playing from like the same screen because
I
it's using
love
USB
you both
2.0,
as you are. What's
so it doesn't keep refresh fast enough.
Mother wants me to marry this Prince Lalilos.
Some of the other ones that use USB
I did hear
3.0, you can actually play
Is that
live.
your wish too?
So
All I
Shut up,
wish
yo.
for is for you to be happy.
Chupacabra.
Haha, so I'm not going to marry him.
Unfortunately,
Quetzalcoatl.
not all wishes are
That's not
granted.
Spanish at all, but
Oh,
You are an elf princess. You will need to marry sooner or later. It's just when and who. I'd rather just leave that to Mother Nature.
I wish you could convince Mother of that.
I fear her faith in your taste of men has been shaken a little since...
if you guys get too bored of this, I do have another game to play.
She wants to prevent your heart being broken.
I like this
again.
game, it's cool,
That's
but
why she is choosing someone that
it's a little
she
slow.
thinks is right for you.
and I have to use my brain. It kind of hurts.
Pa, would you have used the artifact of divine fate? Would you
I've
have
got a
hidden
game
it like
called
we did?
One Chanbara,
I think that too much power can corrupt
and
any one
I
of us.
don't think you guys.
You
Oh
have
god.
great powers,
Hey Walter,
and
thanks
you've never
man.
used them for evil.
I could have cured diseased woodlands with the artifact, cleaned rivers in the air, and then what? Then I might have chased away the
But it's called One
large ants,
Chanbara,
destroyed the factories,
and
the dwarves.
I think Brutus
I
saw
could
the
have helped
picture
a
of the
lot of
disc,
humans.
which I
Things
think
take
you probably
time,
showed
Riley.
Brutalia. I don't know,
If you force change before
But
this time has come,
it's
then it won't
it's
last.
pretty over the top. So I don't know. Up to you guys. Don't cross the swords.
Enlighten me, Father.
I'm beating around the
The
bush of
moth
being like
and the
mentioning that
dandelion,
she's pregnant. So
laughing madly and turning quickly in
that's the
circles.
best part.
Anger,
Oh, don't forget Frost, guys.
curious
Come on.
gods.
That is interesting.
Here we go.
I need to tell you something, Father, but I'm not sure how.
Here he knows.
You shouldn't worry too much. It's not good for the baby.
Here he knows.
You know.
Has a zebra got stripes?
Yeah, you can use your PC
How
and
can it have happened?
Elgato
Why?
capture cards have like a pass
I
through
don't know.
for HDMI.
Is that important?
So
It is.
I am not
I
drunk.
want
I'm
to know
not
what's
actually
happened
drinking
to
right
me.
now. So
Then look for the answers, my little bud.
How can you be so calm about it?
Because I know that everything will be fine in the end.
And if it isn't fine?
Then it is not the end.
damn it, why?
If you don't know what the pregnancy's all about, then I'll have to travel to Seastone and ask the Archmage.
The fact that I don't know means that you did not get pregnant by natural means. And if something does not conform to the laws of nature, then it must be magic. No one knows more about these things. than
It's
Alistair.
magic.
We agree then.
Like snails munching cabbage. Only your mother isn't going to permit it.
I know, but I'll work on that.
All right,
I've
so
got quite a lot to think about.
here he knows.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
Really? I doubt it. Alright, so...
Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well.
Oh, come
Up to
on.
now, my mother hasn't tried to make me into a priestess. If I'm lucky, she never will.
That is funny. Okay, we gotta talk to her.
I can blame Mother for a lot of things. On the
I can't. Oh, okay, I can't talk to her. Alright. Let's go ahead and tell her.
Mother?
Yes,
Ivodora? That's her real name, okay. What are the symbols
Those
on
symbols on the
some
columns.
tablets?
What do they mean?
First, your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky. Water that springs from the earth. And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh my god. What?
What's all this different forms of water all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes.
Blue
If it bubbles
machismo.
out of a spring, then it is spring
What
water.
the fuck?
Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later
You guys
into
are crazy.
seawater. The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if different forms of water are mixed together,
Then you can create water with powerful magical properties. But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
What the hell? It's still water. What the fuck, Brutus? Damn. Do I really?
do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
Do I have to be perfect?
Mom's a bitch.
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it. Once you are happy with yourself, then you become overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
Why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
And if I don't like him?
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
And what happens if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then? Don't be childish, Ivodora.
When you married father, how long had you known each other?
Just a few days. I fell in love with him instantly. He was the wisest and most handsome
Got
elf that
you.
I had ever met.
And if you hadn't loved him, or if perhaps you hadn't even liked him?
Then I would have married him anyway. It is the duty of the princess to secure royal succession.
Whether she wants it or not?
You didn't want to go to school either. Today you can play music, paint, speak a dozen different languages, and have realized what a gift education is. Please, just trust me. Sometimes only parents know what's best.
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But...
I'm not going to interfere.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
Alright. So the signs. Fuck. Alright. I don't think there's anything else we can do here.
The symbol for water that falls
All right,
from the
Patty.
sky.
Okay, so she knows what the symbols are now.
The droplet signifies water, the circle the moon. Water that's been bathed in moonshine. Water that spills from the earth. That's what this symbol means, according.
Okay. So you cannot take water from this.
The only problem is, Mother guards this water like treasure and stands directly next to it.
You need a nap? Ah, you don't need a nap, dude. What are you talking about?
Shame that the trees cast. Before, the sunlight used to dance on it, and there.
Okay, so this is not in the sun. How am I gonna get all this water?
Water that is spilled from the. They're the same symbol.
Okay, so she knows what's going on now. Alright. Retweet
You're
my
having a
note
good
tomorrow.
time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I have
Yeah,
to
you
get
can't
on.
do shit for
Don't
me.
work too hard.
That I won't.
With a bucket or cup. Well, there's a... I don't know. Like, I want to say a pitcher, but it's not really a pitcher.
There's only a little water left in the bird bath.
So that's the
always says
puddle.
that it evaporates
That's the
quickly.
water that comes from
I, however, think that the constant need to replenish the water is more down to his
moonlight,
unbridled joyous splashing and not
or raining,
insignificant body
or whatever.
mass.
I don't know. And we gotta find some other water. I don't think this would count.
There appears to be an amazing collection of stuff accumulated in the little pond. I wonder if there's anything.
I doubt it. I don't know. Let's fish it again. What the hell? We still got a fishing pole. Never know.
I've got what I need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond.
Okay, yes, we really don't. Nada.
Nothing.
Alright, let's go to the top of here.
The plant would.
Okay, I don't need more seeds from that. Alright, so we can use this. Alright. Cool.
That's just what I need.
Okay. Now what? Is that it? Oh god. No, I think it's Moore's. And Moore says 5K. Walter has 1.9K. Alright. So cool, we got that water. Do I have to go empty it out? Maybe I don't have to. I don't think I have to.
Water, straight.
I don't. Okay. Move. Move.
Water from the waterfall. One could also say water that has fallen from the sky.
Alright.
It works. One of the symbols is glowing.
Oh, nice. We're getting somewhere. Progress. You're not going anywhere. Oh, that's the only place I can use it? Ah, cool. Alright, so I gotta go to the other areas. I guess. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna save my game real quick. I don't think I've ever hit save yet. Okay, let me get it.
If that isn't water bathed by moonshine, then I don't know what is. The only problem is, Mother guards this water like treasure and stands directly next to it.
So how do I get her to move? Throw worms at her? No?
I always have.
Nope. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Carpentry. Nope. How about if I try this? Oh, fuck.
Empty.
How do I get her to move, guys?
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Enlighten.
Ghosts loved by...
That's not very helpful at all.
I've got quite
Good.
See-
What if I take water and put water somewhere else? Does that count? I think that would count. Ah, there we go.
Right then, fresh water for the bird bath. If I do succeed in escaping, it'll be a while before Chief is able to Do I have the right to drag him into this? He should really have the choice of returning as soon as I...
Ah, that doesn't count. Okay. I keep getting stuck on that damn flower.
Hi. You were interrupted just now, when you were
Indeed, someone is of the opinion that a princess does not need to know about...
Oh, come on.
I could tell you a lot about it, but it would be unwise for me to annoy your parents. They could burn me, or even worse, give me to a public library. They are very similar to human pregnancies, only they take a lot longer, about 4 years.
What?
You are presumably in the 6th month.
And if I go into the world of humans to talk to the Archmage, time in the human world passes quicker.
Then your pregnancy will go faster, that's for certain. The consequences are difficult to predict. I am not aware of an elf ever having a child outside of the woodland realm.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. If everything
Yeah.
goes to plan, then I'll be back in
In
a
the
couple of
elf
days and we'll know
realm.
what's happened.
That would be advisable. Pregnancy can play havoc with the body and mind. It does not take a lot of imagination to work out what a turbo pregnancy in the human world would do to an elf.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Not helpful at all. Holy heifer.
I'll be back.
Alright, Cheap, you no help at all. Alright. What can I do to get this other
When
water?
Nate and the others lived here, I don't know why, but I know Mother wasn't happy about it. And Cheap was ordered never to... Wilbur didn't know that autumn would last for years to come and that elves don't feel the cold, but it was still the best birthday present I've ever had. Mother looked at the hat with so much revulsion that I didn't...
Okay. Not helping me still.
I don't know how Cheap escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
I've examined every damn thing in the room. Okay, I've exhausted the balcony and the room.
That's a weeping willow.
Oh shit.
The willow is one part of the waterfall's already...
My brain hurts. Do you not know anything about, like, water at all?
What could...
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the...
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that. But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Oh, thank you, Arbor. And don't tell anyone I told...
Oh, you wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know time out there runs much quicker.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
I need a special sort of water, Arbor. Can you help me?
A special sort of water? Now who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
There, the waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
You elves always like to make things complicated, don't you? You got a container? There you go.
Did he just pee in
And
it?
don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Should work. Thank you. I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Yeah, I think he peed in it.
Let's hope that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work.
Donation of water.
It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun. Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
Alright, so what is the other one I need?
Water that's fallen from the sky. Water that's spilled from the earth. 2 symbols are glowing. Only one to go. Water that's...
Ah, okay. Fuck, what was the other water I needed? It's in a puddle, right? So groundwater is actually, yeah, it's actually tree pee. How do I get this bitch to move?
Water that spilled from the earth.
Okay, we got that one.
The symbol for water that falls from...
Alright, I got the water that falls from the sky.
The droplet signifies water, the circle the moon. Water that's been bathed in moonshine.
How the fuck?
If that isn't water bathed by moonshine, then I don't know what is. The only...
Now, how do I get your damn mother out of the way?
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
Oh.
That stuff in the moonwell. That's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions.
Holy water.
What do you need it for?
I need to exercise a tree.
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Are you using your cell phone? I'm going to blow as much air as possible into the water and then sell it for lots of money? It is meant to be a beauty potion. A growth potion for plants. Oh.
A growth potion. One could call it a kind of liquid fertilizer for arbor.
Arbor has always managed perfectly well without magic up to now, and the moonwell water is much too precious to waste on flowers.
Oh, you're such a bitch.
What do you need it for?
Okay. I am thirsty.
I'm thirsty, and I thought to myself, I've never tried moonwell water.
Well, keep this water is not...
Okay.
What do you need it?
That's not gonna work. It's for ritual.
I'd like to carry out a ritual. I need some water that has been bathed by the moonlight for it.
How's it going, Jay?
Really?
Thanks for dropping by,
What sort of
dude.
ritual?
I want to cast a spell over the mirrors so they can hopefully answer some of my questions. I want to become at one with the cosmos to see the future and the past. It is a surprise. I'm gonna pick the top one.
Well, it's just, really...
What do you want to use the water for?
Oh, forget it.
God damn it! Ah,
I'd
there we go.
I want to
Cosmos.
become
What the
one
fuck
with the
ever.
cosmos and nature, and to see the future and the past. So do the things that you do.
But child, you'll need centuries of training for that. Only priestesses can use moonwell water for spiritual journeys.
About the moon...
Fucking bitch! I'm gonna stab you in the face if you don't give me the water. How about that?
Well, I want to, well, it's a surprise.
I don't like surprises, especially not when it concerns magic rituals. What sort of ritual?
Oh my god. We've already tried these.
Well,
What?
Well, it's just,
What do you want to use the water for?
oh... About...
What do you...
What the fuck?
Well, the moon waters are particularly pure and clean water.
This better be it.
Form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Yeah.
Oh,
For the
absolutely.
prince.
Do you have a vessel? May the moonwell water give you the help you need to become more beautiful.
Alright, CJ.
Just as it has always helped me.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Peace, bitch. Oh, you're gonna talk to me some more?
See you later, Mum.
Yeah. See ya. Adios. I think after I get through this part, I say we're gonna play the other game for a little bit. And then maybe we'll continue this tomorrow. How about that? Alright, let's see what happens.
Right. Now water that has been bathed in moonshine. That must mean the water that's come from the moonwell. Now all the symbols are going. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
Oh.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
What the hell? He passed out.
I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you.
Now's the time
Do
you
you live in the
draw
water,
a dick
or
on his face.
are you the
I'm just
water?
kidding.
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
I win.
Okay.
Are you also? Oh god.
So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
You do close your eyes when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see
Oh no.
all.
That's messed up.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
Weird.
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them.
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
Why?
All right,
am I
let's just
pregnant?
kick off
You
with this.
are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and Mate have done that somewhere else?
Oh man.
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
That's a
It
private
is
question.
not an epidemic.
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course, your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops, and there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Alright, Blue.
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to.
Heh.
That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then,
What?
Princess Ivo.
A house with no
Woodland
corners.
Realm.
But, oh...
Alright. So we can now leave, right? Where exactly do I go? Where do I go? What's up, Red? How's it going, man? So, how do I leave?
I don't know what I could ask.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I know everything and by the time they find out they've been duped.
Okay. Maybe I have to get my bag or something? I don't know. Oh, nothing. At all. God, where'd I go? Am I supposed to talk to Cheap Cheap?
Hey? Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab
He
to
won
everyone.
cookies. Oh my god.
I'll be back.
Where else do
I wish there was something to indicate that I just...
Wait, go, no, go back! Ah. Okay. Let's talk to the
Sometimes it's difficult
horny
to believe
Sully,
that
I
some
don't know.
creatures... They look...
No? Okay.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne. Unfortunately, he... It's said that a ruler...
Maybe I have to go talk to the mother and the father again? I don't know. I guess. Have Frost died?
I'll leave her to work.
Alright, maybe. How about him? Halo now?
Pa?
Why now?
Yes.
Enlighten...
Go bring the...
I've got quite...
Good.
All he does is just tell me random shit.
My father is the most powerful druid in the woodland. He knows every... Unfortunately... When Nate saw the well for the first time, that was... I can blame Mother for it. On the... I'll leave her to work. This magical epidemic seems to be...
Okay, I don't know where the fuck to go. Where'd I go? No. Dude, it's like 9:30. I have to be at work at 5 in the morning, you know that? Father Treepy? What? Okay, so I have the password to leave. I just don't know how the fuck to go.
I don't know what I don't know.
What is this thing for?
I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners. I will only deploy this flower in self-defense, or when it could prove amusing.
Very well, you're all... Huh, how old are you?
Resident Sleeper? I cannot believe I don't know where the hell to go at. There's gotta be something to do with...
That's a weeping willow. The willow is stretching its branches up high. One part of the waterfall's already lying in its... I wonder if trees regard a carpenter. One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my Slish! After this, the smaller branches and
Oh,
the
what
bark
the
are
hell?
removed from the trunk using hatchets. Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, wow, it'll be all right.
Oh! What? Oh shit! Pot of gold! How in the fuck would I ever learn that?
Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason, the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow.
Okay. No, what about this?
Nate once said that rainbows never touch the earth. Well, let's see who was right. Nate once said...
No, okay. How about... Oh. Oh!
Pot of
Nice!
gold, and no grumpy leprechaun protecting it. What a stroke of luck.
Awesome, okay, now what do I do? Alright, talk to the bird?
Hey, cheap.
Okay.
I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too... I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir. We could get something like that for you.
Oh my god.
I'll be back.
Alright, strength elixir. Talk to me, book.
I wish there was something... I just...
Or not. That's cool, whatever. Strength elixir.
A book about woodcrafts. Sanding, cutting, hammering, all that sort of stuff.
So how do I make a strength elixir now?
Hey, cheap. I have the pot of... Oh, I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength... I'll be back
Strength
soon,
elixir.
cheap.
I might seek you all out. Man, I am so stuck. I don't know what the hell to do.
The only thing I can say in my defense is that is what a weeping willow.
Maybe if I go talk to one of these guys, I don't know.
I'll leave this.
Nope. Okay. How about the father? Anything useful to say?
Yes, Pop.
Oh,
Hypothetically, if
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength. Which you have just done, have you not?
really
Of course. But the effect would not last long enough to transport you.
he doesn't need to do that. It's just a.
All right. Bring me some sun.
oh, okay.
I have a few sunflower seeds.
Good.
I have no idea what you're doing, or
That's it.
Just give Cheep Cheep these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks.
try cake bot. What the hell?
I've got.
Good.
All right, cool. So we just gotta feed the seeds to Cheep, and then he can take the pot of gold, and we can get a hippogriff. Sounds legit, right? All right. What'd you walk all the way back for? Easy, lady.
Fun. Well, can you feel anything?
Oh.
Now, don't exaggerate.
That bird is on crack.
Okay, here.
Holy shit.
I hope it works. But what's he going to be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
Oh. Oh, here we go. What the hell?
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit. I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold. You deserve it.
Uh-oh. What's in there?
Any problems on the... Good. And the watch just let you park. Yeah, they trust you. It's really in there, is it? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you? You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it?
Oh, no.
I'd love to have your trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively.
Alright, here we go.
Cheep blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive. Relax, I'm on it.
What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god.
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Cheep?
What in the fuck?
The little chap has enough strength to demolish a heavy wooden box. That's a pretty good sign. Cheep? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, bit more griff and a bit less hippo? Is this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things.
That's so messed up looking. Alright, here we go. We're gonna ride him.
You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then.
Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe not.
The Archmage. Murdered? By
Pink
Wilbur
Unipig.
Weatherfane?
Doesn't have a unicorn horn.
There's something strange afoot, Cheap. Mark my words. I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends.
Oh
Away
boy.
to Seastone.
Fuck, dude. That is funny.